Good afternoon and welcome to Jai-Alai H2H live from Magic City Jai-Alai for January 26th. January 26th. Also begins with a J. This is June 26, 2021. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we will cover every point of every match today. Jai-Alai H2H will present 6 matches today, pairing up Jai-Alai players of similar ability who will compete in the best 2 of 3 set matches. A set is won by the first player to reach 6 points, and a match is won by the first player, in this case team, to win 2 sets. Each match will be a test of speed, strategy, and stamina. Jai-Alai H2H allows players to compete in a format unique to Jai-Alai, but based directly on the more familiar format of a 2 out of 3 set tennis match. If you're joining us for the first time, you'll see a ball traveling in excess of 125 miles an hour off 3 walls within a glass-enclosed court, traditionally referred to as a concha. Concha is court, and we play Jai-Alai within the Fronton, the building in which we play Jai-Alai. We welcome you to a sport of unparalleled excitement. Welcome to Jai-Alai H2H. Andrew, how are you?
Hello, Stu. Doing well here on this Saturday. We got the doubles coming out here again. Doubles edition of H2H. Broke out this format in the beginning of that short season. Seemed to take a liking to it, so we're back here. Singles on Monday, doubles here on these Saturdays. We've got a couple teams out ahead and some great matchups here to look forward to today. Started off by the brothers. Will be battling it out on the court. First match of the day, Diaz and Douglas versus Kubala and Benny. Should be a great one for you all to get us going. followed by Ikeda and El Barba. They're near the top of the H2H leaderboard, that Ikeda and El Barba team. Against the parimutuel doubles leaders, Cool Fitness and Spinner. So another good match to start off the day, followed by Jeden and Julin versus Bueno and Ben. So some alliterative doubles matches coming up in match number 3. Kubala and Benny in their second match of the day will take on CRB and Bradley. Bueno and Ben will face off against Ikeda and El Barba. And then we got 2 teams making their first appearance of the day, and the final match of the day will be Juice and Ron Ron versus Carballo and Tennessee. So those are going to be the 6 matches you see here today. A couple good ones on the docket for you all. So glad that you joined us here on this Saturday and hope that you enjoyed this edition of H2H. So first match of the day. Pull these up for you all here. We'll feature Kubala and Benny versus Diaz and Douglas, and we'll remind you of those 2 teams because Diaz and Douglas are up at the top of this leaderboard. It is winning percentage here that we base these standings on, and Diaz and Douglas with the highest winning percentage there at 88.9%. They are 8-1 overall. The only match they have lost has come in a forfeit. I believe it was an injury to Douglas, I believe so. Or I think it was absent one of those days, which counted as a loss there, so had to forfeit that match. So 8-1 overall, but nobody has actually beaten them out on the court. So see if Kubala and Benny can do that here today. Kubala and Benny, their record here, 5-6 overall. They were the short season doubles champions. As you know, they are in second place right now in those parimutuel doubles standings. H2H been a bit of a different story for that team, though. 5-6 overall. Just a couple of those, I believe maybe 1 or 2 were lost by forfeit, but haven't been able to quite find that same rhythm that they've been able to pull together in those parimutuel doubles games. Looking at the rest of the standings here, second place overall, just behind Diaz and Douglas. Their winning percentage is 81.8%, so just under 82% there for Carballo and Tennessee. They are 9-2, their overall record. Ikeda and El Barba, they are in third place, 80% their winning percentage, 8-2 their overall record. So those are the top 3 teams in this H2H doubles. And we'll be seeing the top team coming out right here. Diaz and Douglas will be in the pink. Kubala and Benny will be in the white shirts. They will serve to begin this first of 6 matches here today on this Saturday of Jai-Alai H2H.
And with that, it's time to begin the first of our 6 matches today. As Andrews mentioned, this is Kubala and Benny who are serving first in the white shirts up against Diaz and Douglas in the pink shirts. As always with Jai-Alai H2H, the first team to reach 6 points will win the set, and the first team to win 2 sets will win the match. Kubala will be serving first. Front quarters in Jai-Alai do the serving in doubles. And so our 2 front quarters, we have Diaz up there in the pink shirt, up in the service box. Kubala, even though he's back here, still a front quarter. Serve is from the 11 line, must land between the 4 and 7 line. After that, as long as the ball only touches the floor once, everybody's in good shape. Here's the first serve of the day by Kubala. We begin. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Douglas at the 10 line. Diaz from the 7 line. Backhand. Douglas moves up, makes the catch. Backhand to the inside. Benny from the 11 line. Douglas pulls that from the side wall. Backhand. Caught by Kubala. Douglas from the 11 line. Forehand. Catch by Benny. Benny going for what we call pika, so big bounce. Throws it from the right side. Supposed to bounce up and over the head of the opposing backquarter if you can. Looks like the brothers are trading pikas there from the right side.
I'm going to say, if take anything from those parimutuel games, these guys have been rallying a lot is forcing the other to make the mistake, but these two, some of the best catchers on the roster.
Rebote by Diaz. Split placement by Benny scores. So, Kubala and Benny in the white shirts first up on the board in this match. So you could either try to throw that 2-ball really sharp to cut it out, which sends it to the front quarter. But in doubles, with a little bit less English on it, or the equivalent of English in another sport, you split the players. That's exactly what Benny did there. Here's the backhand by Douglas to the inside, caught by Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Backhand by Douglas. Douglas from the 13 line on the forehand. Backhand by Douglas. Douglas midcourt on the forehand. Sends this one back. That touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. That's the second point for the white shirts, Kubala and Benny. So Kubala and Benny lead with 2 points. Once again, first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Ball missed on the forehand of Douglas. Point for the white shirts, Kubala and Benny. They have 3 points. There's a serve by Kubala. Douglas moves up. Backhand. Powerful backhand to the inside. Caught by Benny. Benny goes deep. Caught by Douglas at the 12 line. That's at peak. A cutoff on the quick bounce on the forehand of Benny. Rebote left side by Douglas. Catch by Benny. Douglas saves the rebote on the left side. Just flips it up to the front wall. Another split placement. This one scores. Point for the white shirts. That gives them 4 points.
Well, this has kind of been the way that the Kubala and Benny team has operated in these pari-mutuel games. Not really doing too much, throwing a couple kill shots, just keeping the ball in play, forcing their opponents to make the mistake. And it's gotten a 4-0 advantage here to begin this one against the top team. Bit of a surprise to start off.
Catch, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw, shot. Or shot right off the bat. But typically that's what we see. Catch, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw, shot.
And it helps when you got a guy like Benny back there who's really just been spectacular.
Karam from the forehand of Douglas will score. So they gets the pink shirts up on the board with a point. Once again, Jai-Alai H2H, first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets will win the match. There's the serve by Diaz. Here's Benny on the backhand. Diaz, rebote. Bounce stop by Benny. Split placement. Douglas is ready for this one. Did not split the players. Hard forehand. In and out of the cesta of Diaz. Point for the white shirts. That gives them 5 points. Possible set point for Kubala and Benny. Backhand by Douglas. Catch by Benny. Benny goes deep. Caught by Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Caught by Benny. Douglas on the left side. Backhand on the right side of Benny. Diaz midcourt. Costado, that's the name of the throw to the inside. Got Benny off, but Benny makes a fantastic save in the backcourt. Here's Douglas. Forehand over the top. Big bounce. Trying to bring Benny in. Benny makes a fine catch. Diaz is there. Backhand. Fine throw by Benny. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Robote forehand. Hits the overhead screen. That's out of play. That's another point for the pink shirts. Diaz and Douglas. So they're on the board with 2 points. Still possible set point for Kubala and Benny with 5 points. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Here's the first serve by Douglas. By Diaz, rather. Backhand. Diaz comes out. Powerful Robote on the left side. Robote's that rebound off the back wall. Benny makes the save. Another powerful forehand by Douglas, caught by Benny. Douglas, big right side, big bounce. Goes up and scores. Point for Diaz and Douglas. They now have 3 points. Kubala and Benny still with 5 and a possible set. Possible set point, rather.
Well, instead of trying to rally with the I see Douglas switching it up, going for that bigger bounce, trying to get it over Benny. That worked for the first time there, and a little bit of life for the pink team here. Diaz and Douglas just down 2.
Ball missed by Douglas on the left side. Rare miss for Douglas, but that is point and set for the white shirts, Kubala and Benny. Players will get a minute to regroup. Once that minute's up, we'll come out and play our second set. So Kubala and Benny win the first set 6-3. Diaz and Douglas off to a particularly slow start today.
Yeah, I was going to say, usually the opposite for that team. They come out pretty sharp. Douglas making almost every catch and take advantage of the other teams maybe not being up to it at the beginning. But with this Kubala and Benny team, you know what they're capable of doing. 2 of the more consistent catchers on the roster. Doesn't matter front or back quarters. And these guys are just keeping the ball in play, forcing them to make the mistake, and got them a 6-3 win in that first set. Now, just going back through these numbers, Stu, I'm trying to see the last time that Diaz and Douglas actually lost a set. I mean, they've been pretty much perfect in all the games that they've played. I think it happened maybe one time, but sifting through these numbers pretty quickly, haven't found one example yet. So on the ropes here, we'll see how this team responds, not taking a break. Both players out here, they are eager to get this second set going, so let's get it going. 0 minutes, 0 seconds as well on that clock.
So, Kubala and Benny win the first set 6-3. Playing our second set, Jai-Alai H2H. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Serve by Diaz is good to start things off. Here's the backhand by Benny. Catch by Douglas. Forehand by Douglas. Big bounce goes up. Brought down by Benny on the forehand on the side wall. Benny returns the favor. Powerful forehand to the inside. Dropped by Benny in the backcourt. Point for Diaz and Douglas. They get the first point of this second set. Backhand by Benny. Powerful backhand by Benny. Robote coming out. Robote left side by Diaz. Turn with a little bit more power than we're used to seeing. That 2-all thrown off the court by Benny. So Diaz and Douglas step out in front with 2 points. Robote coming out. Diaz, another rebote turned nicely. Here's Benny. Powerful backhand. Another rebote for Diaz. Diaz has not missed a rebote so far in these games. Rebote left side by Douglas. Here's Benny from the forehand. Trying to get a little play off the side wall. Douglas handles it fine on the right side. That rebote effort by Benny, decidedly good effort. However, it missed the front wall, hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. That gives the pink shirts, Diaz and Douglas, 3 points.
And this is more how the Diaz and Douglas team typically starts set number 1 in this match. Come out here, put their opponents in the difficult positions, and they made a couple mistakes here. 3-0 advantage, and Diaz hitting that serve in pretty consistently right on cue with another announcer's curse, the underserve.
There's the underserve. Jai-Alai H2H affording players 2 serves. Second serve coming up must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line, unless in the case of doubles, the opposing front quarter takes the serve in the air. Catch by Benny. Benny lays one up, caught by Douglas at the 10 line. Hard throw to the inside, caught by Benny. Backhand. Ball tipped by Douglas there at the side wall. That gets Kubala and Benny up on the board with a point. Pink shirts still lead 3-1. Kubala serves. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Kubala turned into the overhead screen. That gives Diaz and Douglas 4 points. Once again, first team to reach 6 points will win the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. White shirts won the first set 6-3. Diaz and Douglas ahead 4-1 in the pink shirts in the second set. Another good serve by Diaz. Good serves because the opposing front quarter is not taking them. That ball goes in and out of the cesta of Douglas. Douglas with some uncharacteristic misses. I mean, that's a particularly difficult ball to catch. Why? Because it was coming off the side wall. When you're throwing it, you want to get the ball back to that side wall, have it come back adjacent to it or making some type of contact with it. Every surface that the ball touches changes the spin just slightly. Catch by Douglas. Careful catch by Douglas. Backhand caught by Kubala at the 8 line. Point for the white shirts. Kubala and Benny now have 3 points. Diaz and Douglas with 4. Powerful backhand by Douglas, catch by Benny. Benny from the forehand. Douglas moves up, makes the catch. Sidearm carom for split placement. Missed by both players. Point for Diaz and Douglas in the pink shirts. That gives them 5 points and a possible set point. So possible set for Diaz and Douglas. That would take us to a third and decisive set. Another good serve by Diaz. Backhand. Good catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Not going to be much on this rebote. Kubala can't make it. Point and set for the pink shirts. Diaz and Douglas. So we're going to go to a third and decisive set. Kubala and Benny win the first set 6-3. Diaz and Douglas win the second set 6-3. Each team has won a set, and the first team to win 2 sets will win the match. So whoever wins this next set wins the match.
And tied on the aggregate as well there. So 9 points scored by each team. Pretty even. Can't get any more even to begin the first 2 sets of this one. We go to a decisive third set here, and that Diaz and Douglas team playing much more into their game plan, what they wanted to do here today, and still a couple drops from Douglas even in that second set, and still a 6-3 victory. So it shows you what this team has been capable of when they are on in that second set. Much more characteristic performance. from that team. As we said here, Diaz and Douglas with this win would remain in first place. If they were to lose, they would actually drop back into second place or tie for second place with El Barba and Ikeda. So big win, big opportunity for this team to maybe open up some breathing room between themselves and the teams chasing them. We'll see if they can do it. Losing team will have the serve here. That is Kubala and Benny headed into this third set, Stu.
Time to begin our third and final set of the first match for today. Kubala serves. Tough catch. Those floaters are very difficult to catch. By floater, I mean the ball that's dropping down, especially when it's right there at the side wall. Powerful backhand by Douglas, right to the corner like a bullet. Nice rebote save by Kubala. Forehand rebote goes to the overhead screen. Point for the pink shirts. Diaz and Douglas. Here's the serve by Diaz. Backhand by Benny. Douglas moves up, catches it in the air. Powerful, powerful backhand. Rebote coming way out to the foreline. Kubala's on it. Catch by Douglas. Douglas rifles it inside. Two players available to get it. Catch by Douglas. 2-all by Douglas. Scores. Well thrown. Point for the pink shirts, Diaz and Douglas. That gives them 2 points. First team to reach 6 points in this particular set will win the match.
Douglas looks to be much more aggressive here in set number 3, going up, taking the ball in the air, and not wasting any time with rallying, just killing the point there. Nicely done. Throwing it where his opponent's not. 2-0 advantage.
Over serve. Second serve coming up for Diaz. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line unless the opposing front quarter takes it in the air. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Caught nicely by Benny. Douglas, very difficult catch, pulling that ball from the sidewall. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming all the way to the 2 line. Kubala turns it. That's another floater. Rebote by Douglas. Big bounce. Brought down by Benny. Low and hard to the inside. Douglas, difficult rebote save. Caught by Benny at the 7 line. Benny looks to pass Douglas. Great effort by Diaz. That ball was not coming out. Ball fell short on the rebote. That's his first missed rebote of the day. So that gets a point to Kubala and Benny. Catch by Douglas. Powerful forehand by Douglas. Caught by Benny. Benny over the top. Catch by Douglas. Another powerful forehand by Douglas. Caught by Benny beautifully. Douglas, tough catch there, midcourt. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side by Kubala. Douglas makes the catch. Costado to the inside. Costado, that throw on the left side of the body at shoulder level. Here's the catch by Douglas. Split placement by Douglas, scooped up by Kubala. Tough rebote save by Douglas, but the ball is in play. Scoop attempt missed by Benny. Benny going for a second effort. He missed that one too. Good effort by Benny to try to keep that point alive. Diaz and Douglas now have 3 points. Kubala and Benny 1. Backhand by Benny. Douglas at the 13 line. Long carom is off the court, way off the court. Point for Kubala and Benny. They have 2 points. Diaz and Douglas have 3. First one of these teams to reach 6 points in this third and final set will win the match. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote for Kubala. Kubala puts the rebote inside. Douglas on the move comes up with a good catch there at the 9 line. Catch by Benny. Benny comes strong from the forehand. Rebote by Diaz to the inside. He makes the save. Here's Benny. Powerful backhand by Benny. Rebote by Diaz. Diaz back to the outside for that 2-all if he needs to. Another rebote by Diaz. He's up and out of the way. Catch by Douglas at the 13 line. Powerful right side by Douglas. Here's Benny. Benny to the inside. Catch by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. That's a nice catch by Benny. Good throw by Benny. Douglas, split placement of his own. Scoop attempt is missed on the forehand of Benny. That gives Diaz and Douglas 4 points. Douglas throwing some heat there on that right side.
He's been throwing it hard this entire third set.
Yeah,
He's
he has on
kicked
both
it up
sides.
into another gear. Been impressive to watch. A good one here. 4-2. Diaz and Douglas out ahead here. Looking to close it out and close out this match.
Backhand by Benny. Douglas makes the catch. Powerful backhand by Douglas, caught by Benny. Benny over the top, looking for a big bounce. Douglas, tough catch there on the right side. Puts one back. Benny was trying to go outside with that. It didn't necessarily work. 2-all. 2 score by Douglas. Point for the pink shirts, Diaz and Douglas. That gives them 5 points. And a possible set, possible match point for Diaz and Douglas in the pink shirts. Catch by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Cuts back to the inside. It's a good catch by Benny. Diaz is there to make the rebote. Get some nice height on it. Backhand by Benny. Another rebote save by Diaz. Catch by Benny. 2-all by Benny. Juggled. Juggling on the catch of Diaz. So that's 3 points for Kubala and Benny. Still possible set, possible match point for Diaz and Douglas in the pink shirts. Powerful backhand. Rebote comes like a line drive right up the middle. Caught by Diaz. 2-all. Carambola return will score for the win. Point, set, and match for the pink shirts, Diaz and Douglas. And as I believe Andrew will tell us, they remain undefeated.
Undefeated in games of which they have actively played. One of those losses that they have, only one in that loss column due to a forfeit. So they improved to 9-1 overall here in Jai-Alai H2H. We'll be back in just a moment. We'll preview the second match of the day. And now we are ready to get into our second match of the day, which will be Ikeda and El Barba versus Cool Fitness and Spinner. Now, taking a look at the records of these two teams, you have Cool Fitness and Spinner at 7-4, Ikeda and El Barba at 8-2. So we had two great matches to start off this day. Ikeda and El Barba, however, have been playing really well in those pari-mutuel games as well. One of the hottest teams here in the Fronton, so see how they do against the leaders in the pari-mutuel race. That is Cool Fitness and Spinner, still 7-4 as well, their overall record here in Jai-Alai H2H. So they're certainly holding their own here in this format, but got off to an incredibly hot start in those pari-mutuel games. I think they won 11 or 12 through their first 3 weeks, so they got out to a nice start. Slowly but surely, teams been cutting into that deficit, but still up there at the top with a couple games in hand. So we'll see how they do here in this new and different format compared to those pari-mutuels. Ikeda and El Barba in the white shirts will have the serve to begin the second match of the day today.
Second match has Ikeda El Barba serving first in the white shirts, receiving Cool Fitness and Spinner in the pink shirts. As always with Jai-Alai H2H, first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. El Barba will serve, and we begin. Catch by Spinner, backhand. Powerful backhand, caught by Ikeda. Spinner chooses not to take it in the air, goes for it on the rebote. The rebote is that rebound off the back wall. Placement by Ikeda, caught by Spinner. Ikeda, backhand from the 10 line. Rebote, left side. If he was trying to throw the 2-all kill shot, he caught a little too much of the side wall. Either that or it clipped and just went out. But one way or the other, that ball lands out of play. First point of the set goes to the white shirts, El Barba and Ikeda. El Barba will serve. Backhand by Spinner. Powerful backhand by Spinner. Rebote coming all the way out. El Barba's on it. Catch by Spinner. Hard throw by Spinner. Good catch by Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Caught by Spinner. Spinner to the inside. Caught by Ikeda. Ball tipped in the backcourt by Spinner. Point for the white shirts, El Barba and Ikeda. They now have 2 points. First serve by El Barba is good. Good serve. Lands between the 4 and the 7 line on the serve. Unless the opposing French quarter.
It could be.
Unless the opposing front quarter takes it in the air. That point turned out to be a well-played point. Spinner throwing a shot from his position there in the backcourt. Karam scores. 2-all thrown from the forehand. Point for Cool Fitness and Spinner. They're on the board with a point. Catch by Ikeda, backhand from the 9 line. Spinner from the 12 line. In and out of the cesta the ball goes. Point for Cool Fitness and Spinner. Good catch by Ikeda. That serve came in low. Good, but low. Here's the catch by Spinner. Over the top. El Barba. Here's the catch by Spinner. Forehand to the inside. Catch by Spinner. Forehand back to the inside. Catch by Ikeda. Forehand by Ikeda. Spinner makes the catch there at the 7 line. Hard throw. Rebote coming out. There's the Rebote. The rebound from the back wall. Thrown nicely by El Barba to the inside. Spinner comes up with a nice catch. El Barba rips this one to the inside. Spinner makes another great catch. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda from the right side. Stopped by Spinner at the 11 line. Spinner goes back. Scoop by Ikeda. Hard throw by Ikeda. Cool Fitness gets in there and makes a really, really good save. He wasn't set up to do it, and that's why he missed. Sorry, I was about to combine two different plays there. Cool Fitness made it. Ikeda didn't. That ball was tipped. And earlier in that point, Spinner thought that El Barba had made contact with that ball, which is why he started flailing his arms, but it doesn't make a difference. What he thought he saw is what the judges see. They didn't see it. Didn't happen.
I was going to say that's one of the things you don't want your focus to be thrown off. And the game moves so quickly that you can be out of position when you're worrying about,
whether or not that was a good call.
The right
or not.
call.
Yeah.
You got to get back in position. Fortunately, they were able to get back in position, and ultimately win the point. Up 3-2 here.
There's a serve by Cool Fitness. Catch by Ikeda. You got to play until that whistle blows. Backhand by Spinner. Ikeda comes out to make the rebote. Throws a hard rebote, caught by Spinner. Ball missed by Ikeda in the backcourt. Point 4. Cool Fitness and Spinner. They have 4 points. In Jai-Alai H2H, the first player or team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to reach 2 sets, to win 2 sets, wins the match. El Barba picks the serve, rifles it to the inside. That's a great catch by Spinner, and a strong backhand follows. El Barba comes out to make the rebote, goes to the floor to do it. Hard throw by Spinner, good catch by Ikeda in the air. Catch by Spinner at the 12 line. Over the top, El Barba, fine catch. Hard costado throw to the inside, scooped up by Spinner. Catch by Ikeda. Fine catch, a great catch there by Cool Fitness, and he gets out of the way. If that ball touches him, his shirt, any part of him, that's a dead ball. Catch by Ikeda. Happens rarely, but does happen sometimes. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Point 4, El Barba and Ikeda. That's a great serve by El Barba. Nice catch by Spinner. Spinner goes hard to the inside. Bote left side is a split placement. Stopped by Spinner. Spinner from the forehand fires a carom that El Barba stops. El Barba puts the ball back. Spinner makes the catch. Ball gets by Ikeda and scores. Point 4. Cool Fitness and Spinner. They have 5 points and possible first set here for the pink shirts. Catch by Ikeda. Hard throw by Ikeda, caught by Spinner. Spinner passes from the right side. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side by El Barba beautifully. Beautifully played to the inside. Scoop by Ikeda in the backcourt. Spinner from the left side. He winds up. Split placement. Stopped by Ikeda, center of the backcourt. Excellent catch by Ikeda behind the 11 line. Outside placement. Stopped by Cool Fitness. Catch by Ikeda. Beautifully caught by Ikeda. Low and hard to the inside. Spinner makes the catch. Powerful backhand. Coming way out. All the way out. All the way out. And it scores. Point and the first set. Won by the pink shirts, Cool Fitness and Spinner. 6-3. So we'll move on to our second set, which of course is guaranteed because you have to win 2 sets in order to win the match. Move on to our second set. Losing team from the first set will serve.
And that may be some of the best that obviously we've seen what Cool Fitness and Spinner are capable of in those pari-mutuels, but they were pretty sharp there. I mean, there was a couple times El Barba threw from the costado there, kept it to the inside, and Spinner just stuck one arm out there, made a couple great catches, and really couldn't get anything past him. And Cool Fitness as well. I mean, his positioning was great, stepped up, made every ball that came his direction. So when both of those guys are on for that team, they are tough to beat, as evidenced by that performance there in set number 1, a 6-3 victory against, as we said, one of the hotter teams around. So we'll see how they come back out here in set number 2, and also see how Ikeda and El Barba respond to being down there. First time in a while they've been down in set number 1. And we'll get the teams back out here for the start of set number 2. As is the case, these are the previous set will serve. That is Ikeda, actually El Barba and Ikeda. El Barba in the front court. We see that front court at first.
I don't know that we have a rule about that. Scott's
not.
all about, changing rules and changing things up from the last 100 years of how Jai-Alai's been announced.
So historically, it would be.
Exactly.
But here, it's correct.
Here, it's not a mistake. It's okay. But however, the first name does serve. Here's a serve by El Barba to start the second set off. Backhand by Spinner. Catch by Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Hard throw by Ikeda from the right side. Scoop attempt missed by Spinner. Point. First point of the second set goes to the white shirts, El Barba and Ikeda.
I think that was one that Spinner would like to have back. He didn't see his front quarter all the way back by about the 9-10 line, just kind of stuck it out with his right hand and just tipped the ball. 1-0 advantage early for El Barba and Ikeda with the serve.
Catch by Spinner. It's a hard forehand by Spinner. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Catch by Spinner. Ikeda from the forehand at the 8 line. Outside placement. Stopped by Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness keeps to the outside. El Barba makes the catch. El Barba with a strong forehand. Bote saved by Cool Fitness. Wasn't exactly pretty, but it was effective. Here's El Barba from the outside. Carambola.
Oh, another great
That's
stop.
the name of the throw, where you throw it hard to the front wall, it goes into the side wall, comes back to the outside. Catch by Ikeda, backhand. Spinner from the 10 line. Ball missed on the forehand of Ikeda. We're tied up at 1 apiece. Cool Fitness Spinner have 1. Ikeda, El Barba have 1. See, I just did the same thing. Ikeda, El Barba.
It's because they have it right on this sheet, the way they give us. Ikeda's first. I think we're just reading what we're given.
The plot thickens. Well, you came up with a perfectly plausible excuse, which is what you want in the excuse department, something that's plausible. But
this one works.
We try to avoid excuses and mistakes at all costs.
I will tell you, though, that ball kind of came knuckling in on Ikeda, which may be a reason why he dropped it. A nice view of that one.
First serve is an underserve. Second serve coming up for Cool Fitness. Powerful forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Spinner. Here's Spinner from the 12 line. From the forehand, lays it up. Caught by Ikeda at the 9 line. Low and hard to the inside. Here's a Spinner on the backhand. He goes deep. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Spinner sets up for the rebote. That's the rebound off the back wall. Has to be thrown in one fluid motion, which Spinner does there nicely. Catch by Ikeda at the 8 line. Back to the inside he goes. Powerful forehand by Ikeda. Spinner chooses to make it on the rebote. Catch by El Barba. Hard throw by El Barba. Spinner comes up with a clutch save. Kind of confused as to who was going to go for it there. Another hard throw. This one scooped up by Spinner. Spinner's hard throw. Ikeda sets up for a tough rebote. He makes the save. Catch by Spinner. Spinner outside placement. Missed on the forehand of El Barba. Two 2-1 in favor of the pink shirts. Cool Fitness and Spinner. Catch by El Barba. El Barba's 2-all beautifully executed and scoring. I mean, beautifully thrown. Point 4, El Barba and Ikeda. Hard serve by El Barba. Catch and backhand there by Ikeda. Caught by Spinner. Spinner from the left side. High bounce 2-all. Scores.
Creative play.
Point 4, Cool Fitness and Spinner. That gives them 3 points. The white shirts have 2. First serve is an underserve. Jai-Alai H2H affording players 2 serves. Second serve coming up for Cool Fitness. Powerful forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Spinner. Cool Fitness nicely gets out of the way. Backhand by Spinner. Catch by El Barba. El Barba was winding up and dropped the ball. Point 4, Cool Fitness and Spinner. That gives them 4 points. El Barba and Ikeda have 2. Now, Cool Fitness and Spinner did win the first set 6-3. They're leading in the second set 4-2. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Hard first serve. Really good first serve by Cool Fitness. Here's the catch and backhand by Spinner. Catch by Ikeda, but he could not hold on to it. Point 4, Cool Fitness and Spinner. That gives them 5 points and a possible set, possible match point for Cool Fitness and Spinner. Hard first serve, scores for the win. Point, set, and match for the pink shirts. Cool Fitness and Spinner. So, Cool Fitness and Spinner in the pink shirts win the first set 6-3. They win the second set 6-2. Well played match by all 4 players. Cool Fitness and Spinner get the win.
Get the win, and they certainly earned it. Definitely the better team out of those 2 to start the day. And you know, the word team is what comes to mind when you think of that. Spinner still coaching up Cool Fitness, you know, a lot, even mid-game, telling him where to go, where to position himself, and seems to be working for him. A nice win, 6-3, 6-2, and they improve to 8-4 overall now with that win. So that puts them still behind El Barba and Ikeda, but puts himself a little closer and definitely keeps them in contention here to maybe take home a bonus prize for Jai-Alai H2H. 9-1 Diaz and Douglas, 9-2 Carballo and Tennessee, 8-3 El Barba and Ikeda. Cool Fitness and Spin round out the top 4, 8-4 overall. You'll be seeing two teams coming up here a little bit further down the standings, one of which hovering around 500, slightly over at the moment. That is the team of Jeden and Julian. They are 6-5, their overall record. Now I want to take a look here and see if, I think a couple of those losses may have been due to injury. No, Jeden was out there for a little bit of time, but when they are out there, they are competing. Jeden and Julian have certainly showed that they can play some really good highlight together. So I'll see how they come out here today. And they're going up against Bueno and Ben, who certainly been dealing with those injuries. Bueno dealing with a shoulder injury coming into this regular season. I believe the first time they played doubles H2H was just a week ago. So see how they are able to do. They are all the way at the bottom. They're 1-8, their overall record. So probably out of the money here for this season, but still a chance to get some positive momentum going over into the remainder of these doubles H2H games and the parimutuel performances coming up a little bit later on. So we'll get the judges out here now. We'll have the white shirt serving, Jeden and Julian. That will be Jeden. The front quarter will serve. And we'll get the third match of the day going.
And as always with Jai-Alai H2H, the first team to reach 6 points will win the set, and the first team to win 2 sets wins the match. There's the first serve by Jeden. It's an excellent serve. Coming in hot. Thrown very hard by Jeden. Landing between the 4 and 7 line right where it needs to. Ben dropped the ball in the backcourt. So the first point of this match goes to Jeden and Julian. Here's the forehand by Ben. He throws a carom. Doesn't cut to the outside as much as you'd like it to. That's a nice strong forehand by Jeden. Came to the back wall, came out to the rebote. Bueno missed the rebote. That's 2 points for Jeden and Julian. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Here's a serve by Jeden. Hard throw. Another really good serve there by Jeden. Backhand by Ben. Backhand by Julian. Julian from the forehand. Nice and hard. Caught by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Caught by Julian. Julian goes deep. Ben, fine catch there behind the 11 line. Comes over the top. That was Jeden's ball to get. Julian called for him. Julian yells out, "Aide," meaning to catch it in the air. Jeden let it pass, bounced, went over Julian's head. That's that Pico we were talking about earlier. There's a serve by Bueno. It's good. Here's the backhand by Julian. Catch by Ben. Ben from the 10 line over the top. Point for the white shirts, Jeden and Julian. That gives them 3 points. Bueno and Ben on the board with 1. Excellent catch by Ben off a really good serve by Jeden. It's a nice catch by Jeden. There's the backhand. Bueno on the forehand. Carom. Stopped by Jeden. Carambola by Jeden will score in and out of the cesta of Bueno. Point for Jeden and Julian. That's an overserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line unless the opposing front quarter takes it on the fly. Jedden does have a second serve. Jai-Alai H2H affording players 2 serves. Second serve must be good for Jedden. There's a serve by Jedden. Takes a little bit off of it. Bueno picks it. There's the 2-2 score. Forehand by Julin. Catch by Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. There's the rebote by Jedden. Caught by Bueno. Bueno on the 2-all. Got him. At 3 points for Jedden, for Ben and Bueno, rather. Or 3 points for Ben and Bueno. 4 for Julin and Jedden. First team to reach 6 points will win the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. There's the serve by Bueno. Catch by Julin in the backcourt. Hard throw. Forehand by Ben. Bueno gets back in there. Good second effort by Bueno to try to make that save. Court here at Magic City, the Concha, as we said in the opening, it's a very forgiving court. Meaning that if you don't take it on the fly, more often than not, you will have a chance to make a play on it, whether playing singles or doubles, coming off the back wall on the rebote. That's 5 points in a possible set for Jedden and Julin in the white shirts. Jedden serves. Hard first serve, picked by Bueno. 2-all by Bueno. Scores. Point for Bueno and Ben. That gives them 4 points. Still possible set point for Jedden and Julin. Forehand by Julin. Catch by Ben. Fine catch by Ben. Powerful forehand. Julin calls Jedden off. Hard throw. Caught by Ben deep in the backcourt. Ben over the top. Catch by Julin. Powerful throw by Julin. Rebote coming all the way out. And scoring at the side wall. That is point and set for Jedden and Julin. So we'll set the clock at 1 minute. Players will get a 1 minute break to regroup. Come back out and play our second set.
So it is Jedden and Julin getting the win there, set number 1. And just looking back through their match results here, they've been one of the better teams, surprisingly. Have had a couple losses by forfeit, but a majority of their losses they've lost, looks like 2 times to Diaz and Douglas, 2 times to Cool Fitness and Spinner. And those are 2 of the top 4 teams. And you know what Cool Fitness and Spinner have been able to do in those pari-mutuel games, so maybe a little bit better than their record indicates here in H2H. So looking at 6-1 in those other matches, a couple of those won by forfeit. So this is a good team. Won that first set there pretty handily against Bueno and Ben, although Bueno up there in the front mixed in a couple nice kill shots, got him back in there. But 6-4 victory for Jedden and Julin. They'll come back out here. Bueno and Ben lost the previous set, so they will have control of the serve here to begin set number 2.
Here's the serve by Bueno. It is good. Catch by Julin. Powerful forehand throw by Julin. Good pickup by Ben in the backcourt. Julin from the right side. Back to the inside he goes. Rebote. That's the rebound off the back wall by Bueno. He turns it into a 2-all. Jedden's on it. Hard throw on the return. Stopped by Ben and a fine catch. Julin comes cross court to catch that ball in the air. Whenever possible, you try to catch the highlight ball in the air. Makes everything infinitely easier. Not infinitely, but makes it sufficiently easier. So that's a point for Jedden and Julin. here in this second set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Jedden's serve has been on the mark, on the money. Not just landing between the 4 and 7 line, but coming in nice and hard.
Good pace, yeah.
He's kept most of them away from the opposing front quarter. Forehand Cameron Rebote by Bueno. Tough shot to try to land. That one did not. That's a point for Jedden and Julien. They have 2 points. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote comes out. Rebote saved by Jedden. Beautifully played to the inside. Julien calls for the catch, makes it, fires it from the forehand. It scores. That's another point for Jedden and Julien. That gives them 3 points. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Good catch by Ben. Powerful backhand to the inside. Good catch by Julien. Ben makes the catch. Catch by Jedden on the forehand. Nice throw by Jedden. Catch by Ben. There's the backhand. Catch by Julien. Backhand. Rebote forehand saved by Bueno. Here's Jedden up there at the 4 line. Hard throw to the inside. Good catch by Ben. Great catch by Ben, in fact. Rebote coming out hard. Jedden handles it beautiful. That's one of the nicest forehand rebotes Jedden has thrown, period. Form was really good. Power was good. Right to the inside. Beautifully thrown by Jedden. Really well done. That gives them 4 points. So the white shirts, Jedden and Julien won the first set 6-4. They're leading in this second set 4-0. Here's the serve by Jedden. Bueno looked like he was going in for it, but that's not one you want to go for. That's an excellent catch. Excellent catch by Julien. Rebote by Bueno. Scoop by Julien. Powerful throw by Julien, caught by Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote comes out to the 2 line. Powerful forehand rebote by Jedden. Bueno's attempt at a 2-wall falls short, hits the pad. That gives Jedden and Julien 5 straight points. Possible set, possible match point for Jedden and Julien in the white shirts. Know that Jedden is working with a sore knee, but he has played really well in this H2H. Great catch by Bueno off the serve. That 2-all lands out, point set and match for Jedden and Julien. So, Jedden and Julien in the white shirts win the first set 6-4. They win the second set 6-0. We haven't had a shutout set in a while, if I'm not mistaken, in any of our matches.
Not in a long time. 6-0? It's a pretty good point there by Jedden and Julien. But, you know, historically with Magic City and how the program started, you pair up a stronger back order with a weaker front quarter, but tell you what, Jedden has really stepped up. You talk about that serve and how the serve was coming in a little bit harder, a little bit lower, but just his positioning, the way he threw that, I mean, that forehand rebote you were talking about, it just looked different, kind of at a new level with his game there. And this is a guy that hasn't played much these past couple of weeks, been doing a lot of watching, observing, and maybe that's helped him, you know, develop his game a little bit more. You see other guys and you say, hey, actually, this is what I need to do, and maybe that, you know, helped him out a little bit.
I don't think there's much question about it. At least the time off anyway, giving him some time to strengthen up that knee. That has the potential to be a chronic issue. But didn't show in his play.
No.
He's got, of all the first-year players, so of all the players that started in 2018, he's got one of the best rebotes on both sides, forehand and left side, of anyone here. So, 30 seconds to go. Why don't you let us know who's playing next?
Yes, well, 4th match of the day. We're already moving along here. You're going to see one team for the first time today. That is CRB and Bradley. They will be in the pink shirt. CRB and Bradley overall. Their record, 2-9. A lot of those losses coming via the forfeit as well, due to Bradley's injured back to begin these first couple weeks. They are facing off against short season doubles champions Kubala and Benny. Started off with a 3-setter today against the top team, Diaz and Douglas. They were able to force a third set, but weren't able to close it out in set number 3. So see how they come out here back for their second performance of the day.
So we are ready to begin our next set. We just need 2 judges on the court. Judges and players are, of course, separated during the course of our play. Separate entrance and all to the concha. So we're ready for our next H2H match. Kubala serves. First team to win 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Backhand by Bragley, low and hard from the left side. Here's Benny. Catch by Bradley. Backhand. Catch by Kubala. Benny from the 13 line on the forehand, over the top, caught by CRB. CRB from the left side throws it hard. Here's the backhand by Benny. Catch by Bragley. Benny from the 13 line on the forehand, over the top, looking to get that big bounce, brought down by Bragley, deep in the backcourt. Soft touch by Kubala. Rotate left side by Benny. Caught by Bragley. Catch by Benny. Benny back to the inside. That gets by Bragley where it scores. A hard-fought first point of this match for Kubala and Benny in the white shirts. Here's the backhand by Bragley. Rotate left side by Kubala. Catch by Bragley. Karam by Bragley. Beautiful shot. Stopped by Kubala and a fine catch. Here's Bragley. Powerful forehand. Benny comes up with the catch. Juggling on the catch of Benny. Ball ruled to have been bobbled in his cestus. So when you catch the ball can roll in the cesta as long as it maintains full contact. If it bobbles or bounces, that's a foul. And that's what Jairo called on Benny. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Bragley. Rebote left side by Kubala. Did not have the distance. That's a point for CRB and Bragley. That is 2-1 in favor of CRB and Bragley. Robote. Here's the catch by Bragley. Hard throw right up the middle. Ball tipped by Benny in the backcourt. Ball was coming in hard. Just not able to bring the catch in. It's another point for CRB and Bragley. That gives them 3 points. In Jai-Alai H2H, first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Here's Benny from the 10 line. Rebote by Kubala. Catch by Bragley. Benny from the right side. Here's Bragley over the top. Benny trying to make that rebote. He did. That made contact with the front wall. Low and hard as thrown by CRB will score. That gives the pink shirt, CRB and Bragley, 4 points. There's the catch by Benny. Forehand to the inside. Robote's coming out. Benny keeps it for himself there from the backcourt. It's a 2-all. Scooped up by CRB. Hard throw by CRB. There's the backhand by Benny to the inside. Backhand by Bragley. Robote comes out right up the middle. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, has to be thrown in one fluid motion. Catch by Kubala. Soft touch by Kubala. Bragley moves up to make the catch. Hard throw. Robote coming out. Robote left side by Kubala. Catch by Bragley. There's the return by Benny. Bragley from the 12 line. Throw to the inside. Benny's there. Hard throw by Benny. Robote forehand by CRB. Here's Benny backhand from the 9 line. CRB. Nice Robote from the forehand. What a scoop by CRB. That very much reeked of look what I got. Well played.
Great point.
Point for the white shirts. Kubala and Benny. That gives them 2 points. CRB and Bragley with 4 points. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. CRB picks the serve. Split placement will score. That's 5 points for the pink shirts, CRB and Bragley. Possible set point for the pink shirts, CRB and Bragley. First serve is an overserve. Jai-Alai H2H, affording players 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line, unless the opposing front quarter takes it on the fly. Who's the front quarter? The guy standing up there in the service box. Catch by Kubala. Split placement. Stop by Bragley. Bragley is quick. The carom return by Bragley scores beautifully.
Yes.
Point and set. First set goes to the pink shirts, CRB and Bragley. They win 6-2. So, first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Get them back out. Play second set. 1 minute break in between.
And impressed with CRB and Bragley. I mean, Bragley gets in some streaks there in the backcourt where he doesn't really drop anything. He's just so solid back there. And today came out, I think he just missed 1 ball in that first set. But outside of that, moving around really well, showing off that athleticism. And it's pretty tough to get the ball past him when he's doing all of that. CRB up there in the front court too, Stu. He played his role up there, made a couple really nice catches. Serves looking good too. And just an overall uncharacteristic performance, I would say, from that team of Kubala and Benny. I mean, just a couple mistakes started off the court, a couple drop balls. So see if they're able to regroup here in set number 2 and come back out here and force a third one for the second time today. We got both teams out here, Kubala and Benny now, talking a little bit of strategy before we get into set number 2. And we'll have the serve here, down 1 set.
There's the serve. We begin. Forehand return by Bradley, stopped by Benny. Benny from the forehand to the inside. Tough catch by Bragley. Catch by Benny. He just came up with the ball. Long carom, big bounce, will score. First point of the second set goes to Kubala and Benny. Kubala has the serve. Powerful forehand throw by Bragley, caught in the air by Benny. Powerful backhand by Benny, comes out to the rebote. Rebote 2-all, stopped by Kubala to the outside. Excellent catch by Kubala. Scores on the return. The return called a carambola. So, thrown from the outside to the front wall. From the front wall, it goes into the side wall. Comes off of the side wall. Basically the reverse of the carom. Underserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line on the serve. Second serve coming up for Kubala and Benny. Here's the catch by Benny. Hard throw to the inside. Bragley with a hop makes the catch. Forehand to the inside. Rebote, left side saved. Here's CRB. Powerful backhand by CRB. Rebote forehand to the outside. Scoop attempt by CRB. Dropped. That's a point for Kubala and Benny. Forehand by Bragley. Backhand by Benny. Benny on the backhand. Rebote comes right up the middle, all the way up to the 5 line. Turn 2-alls by CRB. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote. Split placement. Scores. See, that's where communication is key. See Kubala throw his cest out there like he was going to stab at it.
And then that takes away any sort of effort for Benny to go for it. Goes away, gets the CRB and Bradley team on the board. Maybe the break they need to get some momentum and get back going here in set number 2.
Serve by CRB is good, landing between the 4 and 7 line. There's the backhand. Backhand by Bragley, catch by Kubala. Bote forehand by CRB. Excellent catch by Bragley. Bragley from the right side. Rebote left side by Benny. Touches the overhead screen. That is out of play. That's 2 points for CRB and Bragley here in the second set. White shirts have 3. Backhand caught in the air by CRB. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Bragley. Ball dropped by Benny. Simple drop. Nothing more complicated than that. That's a point for the pink shirts. CRB and Bragley, and we're tied up at 3 points apiece. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Here's the catch and the return by Benny. Powerful backhand by Benny. Clears the overhead screen. Catch by Benny. Hard throw by Benny right to the corner. Tough play for CRB. Bragley let that go with a little bit of late notice that the front quarter's got to come in and try to make that rebote. CRB unable to make the rebote. That gives the white shirts, Benny and Kubala, 4 points. CRB picks the serve. Powerful backhand. Kubala Robote to the inside. Catch by Bragley. Backhand by Bragley. Caught in the air by Benny. Powerful backhand by Benny to the outside. CRB for the Robote. That fell short, hit the pad, and the pad is bad. That is another point for Kubala and Benny. They have 5 points, possible set point for Kubala and Benny. If they win this, we will go to a third and decisive set. In and out of the center the ball goes. Point and set for the white shirts. Kubala and Benny. So, first set won by CRB and Bragley in the pink shirts 6-3, 6-2. Kubala and Benny win the second set 6-3. That will force us into a third set. Same points. First team to reach 6 points will win the set. Whoever wins this set will win the match.
I always find it interesting to see what teams do in between this time. CRB and Bradley eager to get the third set going. Feel like they let that one get away there in set number 2, especially at the beginning. A couple of unforced errors gave that Kubala and Benny team a couple free points, tried to fight their way back, but too little too late there as they were able to pull out a 6-3 victory in set 2 for Kubala and Benny. So, set number 3 coming up. We'll see how these teams are able to respond going into this third set. Now, I believe the last 2 times that these teams met up was one via forfeit. So nothing to go off of here, no past results. We'll see what these guys are able to pull out here for this third and final set. Everything on the line. Again, the records for these 2 teams. Well, you have Kubala and Benny who are down at 5 and... This thing says here 5 and 7. I don't know if that may not be, maybe 5 and 8. 5 and 6. CRB and Bradley, I believe 2 and 8 their overall record. See who wins. CRB and Bradley. The pink shirts will have the serve here for the final set.
As according to our Statmaster 2000. That's you. There's the serve by CRB. First serve is good. Here's the backhand by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Here's the catch by Bragley. Benny from the 10 line on the forehand. Big bounce. Brought down by Bragley. Karam by Bragley. Stopped by Benny on the right side. Karam returned by Benny. Will score. Well thrown. Point for the white shirts. Kubala and Benny. Ruled in. Point 1. A point for the pink shirts. CRB and Bragley. So we're tied up at 1 apiece. Once again, CRB and Bragley and the pink shirts winning the first set 6-2. Kubala and Benny win the second set 6-3. So we are in a third and decisive set. Whoever wins this set wins the match. Backhand by Benny. Scoop by Bragley. Hard throw on the return. Kubala comes out, keeps his eye on the ball, try to make that rebote. Escapa. Means it escaped from the forehand. Obviously, he's looking to get the ball up there on one of those glass panels. Anyone. Just get it up to the front wall. Sail to the outside, out of play. That's a point for the pink shirts. Kubala, CRB, and Bragley. CRB will serve. Backhand by Benny. Powerful backhand by Benny. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side by CRB. Caught by Benny. Benny sends it back hard. Caught by Bragley on the forehand at the 12 line. Here's Benny from the right side. Karam, the 2-all kill shot, will score for Benny. That is a point for the white shirts, Kubala and Benny. We're tied up at 2 points apiece. Bradley on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside, caught in the air by Benny. Benny goes deep, caught by Bradley. Bradley to the inside. Here's Benny from the 12 line over the top. Caught by CRB in the air. Split placement, perfectly thrown and
Beautiful.
scoring. That was really well played by CRB. Point for the pink shirts. That's 3-2. Again, we're playing to 6 points. First team to win 6 points win the set, and in this case, win the match, since each one of these teams has already won a set in this match. Catch by Benny, backhand. Rebote left side by Kubala, beautifully executed. That is really well thrown by Kubala. A goal in highlight, throw the ball where your opponent is not. His opponent was actually there, but threw it right at his feet, threw it fast, threw it hard. CRB unable to make that catch. Really well thrown by Kubala. Wow, look how hard he threw that ball.
Wow.
It's still sitting up there.
Well, we'll
That's
have
not
to
coming
flip
out.
it. Yep. Ron, can we get a... Yeah, we got to get a look on that. Oh, you can see it. Here we go. Yep, right there. Almost dotted the I in highlight, which would have been pretty good, but...
Can't script this stuff. I was about to use
That's
another S word, but...
That's right. So Bradley threw that out. We got to assign the point. Got to assign this point
Yeah,
here.
we can sit here and admire that it's still sticking there.
So
but
I would say out of play. Yeah, that's probably out of play.
it's definitely out of play.
I guess that'll stay there until it gets knocked down. All right, Kubal and Benny, 4-3. Advantage here in this third and final set.
Under serve, second serve coming up here for Kubala. So, the role of the new ball, the ball that has not been out there in play. They're cooler. Just like a traditional highlight ball, plastic warms up. So the ball is going to be a little slower, slightly more dense, if you did a density test on it, which of course you don't need to. Here's the catch and return by Bradley. Here's the backhand by Benny. Benny from the right side there at the 8 line. CRB gets back in there. He makes the save. Kubala at the 3 line. Takes a peek, throws the carambola. Soft. Bradley got assessed on it. Benny, great effort to try to save that rebote. Point goes to the pink shirts. So we're tied up at 4 points apiece. Again, we're playing to 6 points. Each one of these teams has already won a set in this match, so whoever wins this set will win the match. Playing to 6 points. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Bradley. There's the return. Catch by CRB. That's a beautiful 2-wall by CRB. I mean, beautiful 2-wall by CRB. So that's 5 points for CRB and Bradley, giving them possible set, possible match point for the pink shirts. Ball missed off the serve. That is point, set, and match for the pink shirts. CRB and Bradley off an excellent serve by CRB. A beautiful serve by CRB.
So there you have it. CRB and Bradley take that final set 6-4. quite the way to end it. That serve by CRB just kind of hugged along that side wall, stayed to the inside, and no play there for Benny on it. So, with that, we'll see how the records look there. 5-8 for Kubala and Benny, 3-9. So that was correct. That was updated. So they were 5-7 going into it. Now 5-8. Kubala and Benny. CRB and Bradley were 2-9. They are now 3-9 with that win. So congratulations to CRB and Bradley, who've played pretty well. I mean, a lot of those games were lost via forfeit, but they've come back. They've played Ikeda and El Barba. They played that team to 3 sets, actually knocked off the team of Jedden and Julian, who played some really good highlight coming into it. So that's a team to look out for maybe the rest of this week with some good momentum headed into their pari-mutuel appearances.
As, of course, the Bleckman Statmaster 2000. Sorry, before when I referred to as Statmaster 2000, I forgot to properly describe it.
Thank you.
Described it as the Bleckman Stat. See, I screwed it up. It's my own made-up thing, and I screwed it up. The Bleckman Statmaster 2000. So, with about 30 seconds to go till we begin our next matchup, who's coming back?
Well, 5th match of the day. 2 teams you have seen here today, both of them. Bueno and Ben will be in the white shirts this time. You saw them in pink. Against Ikeda and El Barba, you saw them in white. They are now coming out in the pink shirts. Both teams added one more to that loss column in their first appearance of the day, Ikeda and El Barba. So he said 8-3 overall, so this would be big for them to get to 9 wins, and 3 losses, though, would keep them with those top doubles teams. Flip side of that, you have Bueno and Ben, 1-9 overall for that team. And didn't play some great highlights. See if they can rebound here in their second appearance.
Once again, here in Jai-Alai H2H, we're playing to 6 points in each set. We've begun our first set here with Bueno's serve. First team to reach 6 points wins the set, and the first team to win 2 sets wins the match. El Barba, backhand, clip the sidewall, puts it on the forehand of Ben in the backcourt. Catch by Ikeda. He comes over the top. Catch by Bueno. Bueno winds up. Right up the middle. First point of this set goes to the pink shirts, El Barba and Ikeda. Just thinking about this. Back before Juice cut his hair, you couldn't see the back of Juice's shirt. You can't see the front of El Barba's shirt. Together they would make quite a... Well, I guess if El Barba grew out dreads, but considering that part of his hair is shaved, probably not going to happen.
Be like a weeping willow. Yeah, you get it on both sides.
There you go. Backhand by Ben. Hard throw by Ben. Robote coming out. Robote left side, right up the middle. Caught by Bueno. Bueno back to the inside. Ikeda from the forehand. Robote left side. Scoop by Bueno. Stayed down a little too long. You're showing the guy exactly where to throw the ball. When you go to the floor, which is sometimes unavoidable, you want to get back up as quickly as possible. That's a tricky one, though, because if you're getting back up while that guy's throwing, you don't want to catch the ball with your teeth.
And also give Bueno a lot of credit. Struggled with those kill shots early in that first match of the day here. 1 for 1 to start off this one.
Backhand by Ben. Catch by Ikeda. Strong forehand by Ikeda. Bote left side by Bueno. El Barba with the tip ball. Point for the white shirts, Bueno and Ben. Catch by Ikeda on the backhand. Hard throw to the inside, caught by Ben. Ben, powerful backhand, caught by Ikeda. Bueno from the 7 line on the backhand. This passes. I thought it was going to pass. Ikeda jumped up and made it not pass. Catch by Ikeda there at the 9 line. Outside placement, lands in perfect, and scores. Well thrown by Ikeda. Pretty much well, perfect outside placement. If you throw it outside like that and it comes back and it gives the guy the rebote, not so much. Lands into the outside and goes to the outside where it can't be returned, that's pretty much well perfect. Bueno picks the serve. Filo to the outside. Outside placement from the left side scores. Really well played by Bueno there. Point for the white shirts. Bueno and Ben, they have 3 points. Elbarba and Ikeda receive with 2. Catch by Ben. Backhand. Bote forehand by Elbarba. Catch by Ben. Backhand by Ben. What a catch by Ikeda. That ball was coming in about 1,000 miles an hour. He just reached up there behind the 13 line. Beautiful catch. Here's Elbarba. Forehand rebote by Elbarba. Caught by Bueno. Bueno with another 2-all. This one lands out of play. Point for the pink shirts. Elbarba and Ikeda were tied up at 3 points apiece. Backhand by Ben. Backhand by Ikeda. Here's Ben on the forehand from the 11 line, right up the middle. Caught in the air by Elbarba. Hard throw, caught by Ben. Difficult catch by Ikeda. He comes out of the corner beautifully without holding the ball. That's tough. Outside placement stopped by Elbarba. Carambola by Elbarba will score. Beautiful series of throws there, right there at the end. Point for the pink shirts. Elbarba and Ikeda.
Thanks, fellas.
Good serve by Elbarba. Fine catch and return by Ben. Ben going for the split placement. That scores. That's... So, a convenient show of emotion. Catch by Ikeda. Backhand. Powerful backhand. Rebote. Backhand, rather, by Ben. Sorry, the yelling threw me off. Here's the catch by Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Point for the white shirts. Bueno and Ben. That gives them possible set point. Start things off. They lead 5-4. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Under serve. Second serve coming up for Bueno must be good. Ikeda from the forehand. Powerful forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Ben. Catch by... That's in and out of the cesta by Ikeda. Point and the first set go to Bueno and Ben. So they win the first set 6-4. We'll come back out and play the second set. Ben shaking his hand and looking at me like I got the answer to it. I don't have the answer. Want players to show emotion.
Maybe we'll ask Julie. Does Julie have the answer?
They're screaming at each other.
Well, we'll see how that team responds, and it could go one of two ways. Fire your guy up or kind of lead to some bad play, and there were 2 drop balls back-to-back by Ikeda there. So,
do you know what Ben's trying to say?
I haven't even been looking at.
I think he's having a spasm of some kind.
He's trying to explain what's going on, but
we know what's going on. The 2 players are yelling at each other. So, let's move on to our second set. Elbarba and Ikeda dropped the first set by 2 points. Second set. Ready to begin? That's a friendly conversation. See, they're just a little fire in the belly. See, isn't that wonderful?
It's you're in the heat of the moment. You're in battle, and you make a mistake that costs a point in a close ball game. Just kind of let your emotions get the best of you there. But good to see that they were able to settle each other down, talk it out, and hopefully they can come out here a little more composed to begin set number 2.
Backhand by Ben. Backhand by Ikeda. Excellent catch by Ikeda. Good catch by Bueno. Bueno's 2-all. Stopped by Elbarba. Elbarba's carambola thrown sharply to score. Really well thrown. Point for the pink shirts. Elbarba and Ikeda. Excellent first serve by Elbarba, coming in nice and hot. Bote forehand by Elbarba, catch by Bueno. Bueno, hard backhand, caught in the air, tough catch by Ikeda. Bueno on the catch, backhand, Rebote, coming out. Bote left side, beautifully turned by Elbarba. Here's Ben. Point for the white shirts. Bueno and Ben were tied up at 1 apiece. First team to reach 6 points will win the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Ikeda on the catch, backhand. Ben from the forehand, right side to the inside. Ikeda calls for the catch, makes it on the forehand. Throws it hard to the inside. What a catch by Ben. He pulled that from the sidewall beautifully. Outside placement. Lands out by Ben. Point for the pink shirts. Elbarba and Ikeda. Elbarba will serve. Forehand by Ben to the inside. Catch by Ikeda. Forehand by Ben. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda to the inside. Caught by Ben. Ben on the forehand return. Ikeda comes out looking for the rebote. He makes the rebote save. Bueno makes the pick. Split placement. Stopped on the forehand of Ikeda. Excellent catch by Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Caught by Ikeda at the 13 line. Over the top on the forehand. Excellent catch by Ben. And a nice controlled backhand. Catch by Bueno. Backhand. Catch by Ikeda on the forehand. Catch by Bueno. Drop by Bueno. Point for the pink shirts. Elbarba and Ikeda. That gives them 3 points. So Bueno and Ben won the first set 6-4. Elbarba Ikeda leading in this second set 3-1. Catch by Ben. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Elbarba. Good catch by Bueno. Bueno clips the side wall. Ikeda makes the catch in the backcourt. Catch by Ben. There's the forehand. Excellent catch by Ikeda on the sidewall. Back to the inside. Ball. Back to the inside. Caught by Elbarba. Elbarba's Costado. Thrown to the feet of Ben. Ben makes the rebote save. Catch by Elbarba. Elbarba's two-all scores beautifully. Really well thrown by Elbarba and scoring. He just wound up and threw it. That's 4 points for Elbarba and Ikeda.
I got to give the pink shirts credit here. Elbarba and Ikeda have come out much more composed. Set number 2, and look at what it's gotten them, a 4-1 advantage here in set number 2.
Catch by Ben. Karam into the pad, point 4. Elbarba and Ikeda. That's 5 points, possible set point for Elbarba and Ikeda. Under serve. Second serve coming up for Elbarba and Ikeda. Under serve. Double fault. Rare double fault. First double fault, I think, well, definitely that we've seen today, but first one I think we've seen in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been a while. Rare double fault by Elbarba.
But I think if for the time you want to try to maybe fire that second serve in there, would be when you have a 5-1 advantage heading into it, but never want to see those double faults here now. Bueno with the serve.
Backhand by Ikeda. Rebote by Bueno. Catch by Elbarba. Hard throw by Elbarba. Stopped by Ben. Forehand from the 11 line. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda over the top. Catch by Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. What a catch by Ikeda. I can't even begin to tell you how complex that catch is. With your face right in the corner, tough. Elbarba. Costado to the inside. Caught by Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Caught by Ikeda. Ikeda with some beautiful catches deep in the backcourt. Soft touch by Ben. Elbarba has it. Outside placement will score.
Wow, what a shot.
Point and set for the pink shirts, Elbarba and Ikeda. So Bueno Ben win the first set 6-4. Ikeda and Elbarba take the second set 6-2. We'll come back and play a third and decisive set to see who's going to win this. I was trying to think of a good descriptor for this.
It's been interesting, but I would say the sign of a good teammate, obviously you want to get your guys going, and the yelling isn't the problem, but it's how you respond and you come back to that. And it was good to see that they came back before the start of set 2. They talked about it, they figured it out, and then throughout that game, you saw Ikeda there in the backcourt, motioning up to Elbarba, giving him a couple compliments on those shots, and that was maybe all they needed there. And at the end of that, you saw a nice fist bump from Ikeda, tapped him on the cesta. So maybe it's what these guys needed, just exchange a couple words, have them figure it out, and they went back out there and played, I would say, some of the best highlight they've played in any one set in a while. So whatever it was, maybe not the traditional way to do it there, but getting it done. So
Let's play our third and decisive
Yes,
set.
let's play it.
In this match.
Well, we got to get this score set here. Bear with me a moment. But we're in set 3.
Backhand by Ikeda. Catch by Ben. Backhand by Ben. Backhand into the overhead screen. That is out of play. First point goes to the pink shirts, El Barba and Ikeda. Backhand by Ben. Ikeda, tough grab there behind the 13 line. He comes over the top. Ben was ready for it on the right side, switched to the left, made a fine catch. Ikeda from the 12 line. Over the top. Excellent catch by Bueno there at the sidewall. Ben from the 11 line. Strong forehand. Ikeda, fine catch. Forehand throw from the 11 line. Here's Ben. Catch by Ikeda. Nice throw by Ikeda, and it scores. Point for the pink shirts. El Barba and Ikeda, they lead 2 points here in this third set. In and out of the cesta the ball goes. That's 3 straight points for the pink shirts. El Barba and Ikeda. Once again, we're playing to 6 points. Each one of these teams has won 1 set in this match. So whoever wins this set will win the match. Outside placement, outside the court by Ben. That's 4 straight points for the pink shirts, El Barba and Ikeda. El Barba has the serve. Ball tipped off the serve by Bueno. That was a hard serve by El Barba. Possible set, possible match point for the white shirts, El Barba and Ikeda trying to stop them. Are Bueno and Ben. They're in the white shirts. Catch by Ben, backhand. Catch by Ikeda, forehand, long carom, lands out. Point for the white shirts, Bueno and Ben. So Ikeda taking a chance there, trying to throw the kill shot. Hasn't thrown a long carom yet today.
But certainly the time to try it there.
Absolutely, you got a few points on the board separating you. Don't want to give too many points away. You never want to give points away, but... El Barba picked the serve and dropped it. So Bueno and Ben now have 2 points. Still possible set, possible match point for El Barba and Ikeda. Won't be a shutout, though. Ikeda, backhand. Ben makes the catch at the 11 line. Forehand. Excellent catch by El Barba. Backhand to the outside. Point, set, and match for the pink shirts, El Barba and Ikeda. So, we went from a...
How about that?
We went from a domestic abuse situation to a
win.
Absolutely.
You know, and it's person to person. You know, you wouldn't see, you know, a team of Ron and Juice doing that back and forth, you know, to one another, but those are two fiery players.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's the way they operate. We've seen that, you know, it's led to some good play. It's led to some negative play for both of them, but they were able to talk it out, figure out what was going on between them, and they won. I mean, you look at the scoreboard here, those last two sets, they won 12 out of the next 16 points that were played in that game, so pretty dominant performance there in the last two-thirds of that match, and see how they do going into the pari-mutuels today. So one more on the slate here for you all. Match 6 of 6 as we're already approaching the 3 o'clock hour. We do have a 4 p.m. pari-mutuel performance here. If you'd like to join us at Magic City, first 100 fans in the building will receive
leggings, right?
Complimentary pair of Magic City leggings that I was going to say that Stu and I will be wearing out there for display, but definitely not going to be happening here today. But come on in, you'll get your pair if you are one of the first 100.
Did you hit your head on the way to work? I will not be wearing leggings.
Just some collateral from that argument out there on the court. What are you wearing?
Khakis.
Stu from Magic City?
Khakis.
That's fun. This is also interesting. We've played 5 of the 6 matches. We've had some repeat teams, and now we have 2 teams that haven't played at all coming out in match number 6 of the day. So how about that? Juice and Ron, I believe, Stu, this is their first appearance in H2H, actually playing as a team out there. Pretty unbelievable. Yeah, we go back there last week. They had to forfeit, and they've had a couple substitute teams. Andrew Welkenval replaced them a couple of times. They are facing off against one of the top teams. That is Carballo and Tennessee. So this should be, a really good indicator of where this Juice and Ron team stacks up against the doubles teams. They got a tough matchup to begin. 9-2, the overall record for Carballo and Tennessee. They are in second place. So Juice and Ron could be a bracket-busting team, if you will, here. They're at the bottom, 0-4 overall with their 4 forfeits as losses. Juice serves. Let's begin this match.
Here's a serve by Juice. We've begun. Carballo takes the serve. 2-all. Scores. So the pink shirts, Carballo and Tennessee, get the first point of this final match. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Here's the backhand by Tennessee from the 13 line. Ron's there. Backhand by Ron. Ron from midcourt. Forehand. Thrown to the feet of Tennessee. Carballo calls for the rebote. Puts it inside. Here's Ron. Backhand by Ron. Catch by Tennessee. Tennessee's backhand clears the overhead screen. Rebote, 2-all by Juice. Going to take a big bounce. Carballo from the outside. Powerful forehand caught by Ron. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Well played. Here's the backhand by Ron to the inside. Tennessee is there. Ron backhand from the 10 line. Back to the inside. Tennessee from the 11 line. Carballo with a hop makes the catch. Sidearm carom. Lands in and scores. Point for the pink shirts, Carballo and Tennessee. They lead 2-0 in this first set. Here's the backhand by Ron. Catch by Tennessee. Ron from the 11 line. Backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Juice. Backhand by Juice. Tennessee clipped the side wall. Ron makes the catch. Carom stopped on the forehand of Carballo. Carballo's carom goes into the pad. And the pad is bad for everyone. That puts Juice and Ron on the board with a point. Juice has the serve. Powerful forehand by Ron to the outside. Carballo's on it. Carballo's Karam. He's pushing it. Trying to force something that's not there naturally. That becomes infinitely more difficult. That's another point for Juice and Ron. Juice has the serve.
Well, I don't know if it's just me. Also, maybe seemed off his footing a little bit. Don't know, but that's 2 in a row into the pad. See what he does here.
Carballo with the soft drop shot right off the serve. Juice was there. Beautifully. Split placement. No communication. That's rare for Ron. Ron usually a very good communicator. Carballo taking advantage of that, throwing it right between the two players. (3-2) in favor of the pink shirts, Carballo and Tennessee. Wow. Carballo blasted the serve. Juice got hit with it. Couldn't get out of the way in time. Jai-Alai is a dangerous sport. That ball moves quick. Juice is shaking it off like it's nothing, but that's got to hurt. That was a direct hit. Ankle, foot, not exactly sure. We'll check with him after this match, but that was a hard hit. Forehand by Tennessee. Ron comes out. Bote forehand by Ron. Catch by Ron. Ron back to the inside. It scores. Point 3. Sorry, point for the white shirts. Who win parimutuel games? Or in post 3. No post positions here in Jai-Alai H2H. Two all, 2 score. Point 4. Carballo and Tennessee. Five points possible set. Point 4. Carballo and Tennessee. Backhand by Ron to the inside. Catch and a return by Tennessee on the left side. Backhand by Ron. And don't let me confuse you. I use backhand and left side interchangeably. Excellent catch by Tennessee. Backhand. Catch by Juice. Backhand. To the inside. Tennessee's there. Ron, difficult catch at the 13 line. Backhand. Scoop by Ron. Outside placement by Ron. Beautifully executed. He's got the ability to do it. He did it. 4 points for Juice and Ron. Still possible set point for Carballo and Tennessee. Juice taking a page out of Carballo's book. Just throw it hard. Right up the middle. Catch by Tennessee. Nice to see Carballo let that pass there.
Yeah, could have taken it on the scoop, but
much easier catch for his back quarter. That's what you want to see. Here's the backhand by Tennessee to the inside. Juice with a tip ball. Reached in there and tried to get it. Point and set for the pink shirts, Carballo and Tennessee. So they win the first set 6-4 rather. We'll move on to our second set. Jai-Alai H2H, first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Answer Carballo, a difference maker up there in the front, got a couple points. One off the serve there, killed the opposing serve a couple times too, and that's the matchup to look out for. It is Juice against Carballo up there in the front, and the advantage has gone to Carballo thus far in the match. I mean, you would say, if you've watched the pari-mutuels, you'd say Carballo wins that matchup pretty much every time, but Carballo, his own worst enemy at times. I would say that's the only way that maybe he wouldn't win that matchup, but today's been a little more composed, letting the ball go to Tennessee a couple times, as we pointed out. So it's not so aggressive. He's definitely playing some smarter highlight out there and led to a 6-4 victory. But we will get Juice and Ron back out here, along with Tennessee. And we will get the second set going here in just a moment, past the 3 o'clock hour.
Long day of H2H.
We've got more highlight to go.
Yes, we do.
Maybe only one more set here, perhaps as many as 2. But that'll be it. Juice serves here. Lost the previous set. They served at the pink shirts.
Carballo picks the serve. Excellent catch by Juice. Nice backhand. Tennessee has to deal with Carballo like right behind him. So that's not his rebote. That's definitely Tennessee's ball. So the first point of the second set goes to Juice and Ron. Juice has the serve. Tennessee, 2-all by Tennessee.
The backcourt.
Tennessee's been doing that a lot in singles in our pari-mutuel games. Don't often see that in doubles. Good for Tennessee. That 2-all opens up and scores. Well thrown by Tennessee. We're tied up at 1 apiece. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Here's the serve by Carballo. Hard serve by Carballo. Beautiful serve by Carballo. Carballo from the 9 line. Backhand. Catch by Ron. Rebote for Carballo to the inside. Catch by Ron. Backhand. Catch by Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Backhand by Ron. Catch by Tennessee behind the 13 line. Backhand. Scoop by Ron. Tennessee. Backhand from the 11 line. Ron on the forehand. Sidearm carom scores.
Yeah, can't defend that.
That's Ron. He doesn't throw shots often, but when he does, he throws them with authority. And he's got a good read on his opponents. Throw that shot when they're not expecting it. And that was the case there. Carballo picks the serve. 2-all. Stopped by Juice. Carambola by Juice, thrown way out. It's an old issue we've discussed with Juice many, many, many times. When you make the good catch, the complicated catch, don't go for the difficult throw.
And you can see that's exactly what Ron was telling him. Just told him to, pump the brakes a little bit. Don't have to throw it that hard. But ties it back up at 2 apiece.
That lands in and scores. Point for the white shirts, Juice and Ron. They have 3 points. Carballo, Tennessee winning the first set in the white shirt 6-4. Juice and Ron ahead by only 1 point. We're playing to 6 points. First team to win 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Backhand by Tennessee. Catch by Ron. Backhand by Ron. Bote forehand by Carballo. Ron makes the catch. Backhand. Catch by Carballo. Split placement by Carballo. Scores. Ron told Juice that was his ball, but he told him a little late. Carballo, another good serve. Here's the backhand by Ron. Bote forehand by Carballo. Ron took a rare miss there for Ron. Rare specifically because he lined up the catch. He took his eye off the ball. We see that with other players on the roster. We don't see that with Ron very often. That was definitely the case there. If you ran that back and did slow motion, you'd see he lines up the ball, but does not watch it go into his cesta. Supremely confident of the catch, thinking about the throw, drop the ball. One of the most common problems in highline. That is an underserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 on the serve. Only time that it has to go someplace. Wow. Showing good control, taking some off for that second serve. Backhand by Ron. Good catch by Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Rebote for Juice. Missed. Point for the pink shirts, Carballo and Tennessee. Possible set point for Carballo and Tennessee with 5 points. Catch by Ron. Forehand by Ron. Carballo for the rebote. Hard to the inside it goes. Rebote left side by Ron. Catch and a drop by Carballo. So still possible set, possible match point there for Carballo and Tennessee. Juice has the serve. Powerful backhand by Carballo. Juice was covering an outside shot. However, Carballo put it back to the inside. That is point, set, and match for the pink shirts, Carballo and Tennessee. So Carballo, Tennessee win the first set 6-4 and win the second set 6-4. Well played. So overall, excellent play throughout the course of today.
Yeah, 6 great matches, as you said. I mean, feels like a couple days ago we had that Kubala Benny versus Diaz and Douglas match where Diaz and Douglas did remain undefeated in matches they have played. 9-1 their overall record, one of those coming as a forfeit. But we'll give you a full rundown of those standings here before we depart, well, just a short departure till we'll be back here with you all in about 40 minutes to begin the pari-mutuel broadcast. But Diaz and Douglas, 9-1, 90% their winning percentage. They are at the top of this doubles H2H. Second place, Carballo and Tennessee. They are at 10-2, 83%. And Barba and Ikeda, third place, 9-3, 75%. That team's winning percentage. Those are the top 3 here in the doubles H2H, but none of that matters before these pari-mutuels coming up at 4 p.m., Stu.
And let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, Magic City Jai-Alai H2H is having a schedule change. And that begins July 3rd.
It's going to be the next Saturday.
A week from today. We are off this Monday and Tuesday. There's no Jai-Alai being played Monday or Tuesday. That's H2H or pari-mutuels. Then starting a week from today, we will have a performance of 8 games at 1:30 p.m. on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. That's right. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 8 games played at 1:30 p.m. each day. Then H2H doubles every Saturday at 5 p.m. Monday at 5 p.m. we'll play H2H singles. Tuesday we will play H2H doubles. So increasing the doubles here at Magic City for H2H. Most importantly, in let's see, about 15 minutes, we're going to welcome the public in for the Saturday performance. 8 games coming at 4 p.m. However, if you're a fan of H2H and you'd like to see it live, you can begin to see it live right here at Magic City. That begins next Saturday. So doors open at 1 p.m. in advance of the 1:30 p.m. performance, and you can stay straight through. Watch 8 pari-mutuel games.
Be here all day.
Followed by an afternoon performance of H2H. H2H competition doubles every Saturday at 5 p.m. with some special treats in between the 8-game performance and H2H doubles on Saturday. That, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this H2H at Magic City, Jai-Alai Head-to-Head for June 26, 2021. We'd like to thank you for joining us and invite you to join us again at 4 p.m. this afternoon when we'll play 8 pari-mutuel games. If you're in the South Florida area, you are more than welcome to join us here at Magic City live here in the audience with these players. Post time is 4 p.m. We'll open the doors here in 15 minutes. Leggings for the first 100 players. Players? Nah, make that patrons. Yeah.
Patrons.
First 100 people this afternoon show up, get leggings. Thanks once again for joining us. Hope to see you soon. Bye.